and welcome to the Haverhill Journal Live for Monday, November 23rd, 2020. I'm Lindsay Paris, here with you tonight live from the HC Media Studio. We're now bringing you the Haverhill Journal Live Monday nights at 7 p.m. on Channel 22 in Haverhill, at haverhillcommunitytv.org, and on the HC Media Facebook page. Replaying at 5:30 p.m. and 9:30 p.m. every weekday night on Channel 22. Tonight, it's kickoff time for the Buttonwoods Festival of Trees 2020. We've got all the details on this annual city tradition from Festival Board member Tom Spitaleri. Also, the Haverhill Public Library Friends Shop recently invited the Journal to see its newly reopened space full of holiday goodies. We'll bring you in for a tour later on. But first, every week, Mayor Jim Fiorentini is joining us to give us his latest update. Mayor Fiorentini, thank you for being here tonight.
Thank you very much, Lindsay. And tonight I'd like to talk about Thanksgiving, if that's okay.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much. Welcome, everyone. As Americans, we still have a lot to be thankful for. We're thankful for our family and our friends. We're thankful to live in such a great and free land where we still choose our leaders by vote, not by bayonet, and where we're still free. We're thankful that there are now 3 companies promising vaccines by the end of the year, with distribution to the most vulnerable starting this year in late December, and distribution to the general population starting in the spring of next year. The end is near. Relief is in sight. But we have to keep up our guard and our vigilance to get to the finish line. I want everyone listening to make it, and that means being extra cautious this Thanksgiving. Both the Center for Disease Control and the Massachusetts Department of Public Health recommend that you keep your Thanksgiving only to people who live in the same house with you. I know how difficult that is. My 3 adult children live outside the house, and this will be the first Thanksgiving we've ever spent apart. But I really ask that you do this so that you all get safely to the finish line for the vaccine next year. Now, if you're determined not to listen to me, not to listen to Governor Baker, and to have Thanksgiving with more than that, either in your house or traveling somewhere else, I can't give you any advice on how to make it safe. But there is some advice on that I can give you and how to make it a little bit unsafe. First, try to get tested. This is easier said than done because everybody's mobbing the testing facilities. In Haverhill, you can get tested at CVS with an appointment. You can get tested at PMA if you have if you're a customer of PMA, a patient of PMA. In Methuen, you can get tested at AFC Urgent Care Methuen. You have to log into their website and make an appointment. You might not be able to get one between now and Thanksgiving. And the only place you can go where it's free, no deductible, doesn't matter if you have symptoms or not, and no appointment, and that's the Lawrence General Hospital, right off of 495 on Marston Street. No appointment necessary. You may have to wait in line for a while, but it'll be well worth it. The Department of Public Health recommends the following if you insist upon having a Thanksgiving. Keep your visits to the shortest time possible. Short visits are not as dangerous as long visits. Keep your masks on even inside the house when not eating. I know that sounds ridiculous, but keep your mask on inside the house. Do not share food or food utensils. Keep the windows open and the fans on. As much as is possible, and it's going to be difficult, try to stay 6 feet from everyone else. No singing, no yelling, which wouldn't have been possible when I grew up in my Italian family, where arguing was our national sport. And wash your hands very frequently. Now, I know this is hard. We had a party here in Haverhill a couple weeks ago. Everyone thought they were being careful, but 10 people in the party ended up getting sick and spreading it to others in the community. So keep safe, and we recommend keep distanced. Next year is going to be different. We can see that the end is near and help is on the horizon. But for right now, have a happy and safe Thanksgiving. Thanks for listening. I'll be back next week.
Good advice for a very different Thanksgiving this year in 2020. Mayor, thank you so much for being here tonight.
Thanks.
Stay up to date with the mayor by subscribing to his blog at jimfiorentini.wordpress.com or by reading his updates on the Haverhill News page on Facebook. Are you in need of some extra holiday cheer this year? Aren't we all? Well, the Buttonwoods Festival of Trees, opening this Friday, November 27th, is just the place to enjoy some Christmas merriment this year, Haverhill style. Joining to talk all things festival is Tom Spitaleri, Buttonwoods Festival of Trees board member. Tom, thanks so much for coming on the show.
Thank you, Lindsay, for having us on today. I appreciate that. Yes, it's very excited. This is a tough year this year, it was. Been a tough year for everybody. Everybody's sitting at home today. It's been a very tough year. I want to thank everybody for keeping tough this year. It's been a tough year, but we're going to enjoy it's going to be an end of the season festivities.
Yes, very good.
And we kick off Friday, November 27th. This year, if you've been to the festival before, and I know a lot of people have, it's growing every year. The number of trees and wreaths grow pretty much every year and everything else, and the people have been growing. It's going to be a lot different this year. Not a total different. There'll be no concerts like we've had in the past.
Right.
Because we got to watch the numbers inside. There'll be numbers posted daily. You can check out our Facebook page, what we're going to be allowing in it. Not all day long, but during one period of time. We have brand new cleaning policies in effect, so everybody is safe.
Right. So you keep
including our volunteers and most importantly, the public. But we're still going to have our opening night, Friday, November 27th from 5 to 9. So the doors will open, come in, enjoy the trees. We'll have bottled water available and canned soda and some snacks, but all the snacks are all prepackaged.
Okay. Nice.
So nobody will be, everything will be safe.
Right.
Masks will be mandatory, like all across the city, but I just want to make sure we know that. And then on Saturday, we'll have Family Day. And Santa Claus will be from 11 to 1.
Oh, boy.
You'll be able to take your pictures with Santa Claus. It's called trick photography.
How does that work?
Well, you will be 6 feet, 8 feet from Santa Claus. But the angle of the way we set up the chairs and the angle we set up the bench that you sit on, when the camera shot is taken, it won't look like your kids can talk to Santa Claus, and there'll be a safe distance to take a photograph with Santa.
Well, one of the few places that you can see Santa Claus this year in that little slate of hands, so you can be next to him without being next to him.
Yeah, we're going to do the best we can. I mean, it's all we can ask of anybody out there. I mean, this is trying times.
Right. Well, I'm just happy that you're doing it this year, because a lot of events are not happening this year. This is
November 29th, that's a Sunday, 11 to 5, will be Veterans and First Responders Appreciation Day. So free admission for veterans and first responders.
Okay.
Then Wednesday we'll be back open December 2nd. We take a couple days off so we can clean the place and get it ready for the next couple days.
Sterilization.
Yeah, sterilization, get everything cleaned, aired out. We will be airing and cleaning every day, but it's important to have a couple to let it breathe.
Right.
Just let it breathe.
Get the air in.
And Friday, December 4th, we'll be going 10 to 8. That's one of my favorite days. We're going to be doing Nostalgia Christmas at the Buttonwoods.
Oh, fun.
It's also Senior Day. Senior Day, we'll receive $1 off each senior.
Yeah.
Again, that day we can't have coffee out there because it needs to be self-contained.
Right.
But we'll have soda, water, prepackaged food that you can just open up and enjoy.
What a perfect theme for the Buttonwoods, Nostalgic Christmas.
And what we're going to be doing is playing nostalgic TV shows, Christmas shows.
What, like the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer? And
No,
we're going to see you.
No.
That's even better.
This isn't Rudolph. This is old-fashioned TV shows that they played on the radio.
Ah, okay.
Back in the 20s and the 30s and the 40s. So that'll be all day. We've been doing this nostalgic Christmas theme for a while, and they love it because they just go, "Oh, I remember sitting there as a kid." Bring back memories with mom, dad, and the family long ago.
And then I think on Saturdays you have Family Days.
Family Days on Saturdays, yes.
Okay.
The children will receive a coloring packet that we put together, and then December 9th, 12 to 8. We're going to do Ladies and Educators Night. That's the only thing we're keeping.
Okay.
One of the only things we're keeping.
Okay.
That's going to be ran from 3 to 8. So that'll be educators and ladies will pay $5.
Okay.
And all the money, everything we do for this goes right directly to the Buttonwoods.
Right. I think you said it was the
Yeah.
Buttonwoods' biggest
Festival
fundraiser
of Trees,
of the
it's
year.
the biggest fundraiser of the year. So let me reiterate that again.
How many trees and wreaths do you have this year?
We'll have about 100 when it's
Oh,
when it's
wow.
everything's set and raised.
That's fantastic, especially this year, when things are so topsy-turvy. That's excellent.
Yeah, 100 trees, wreaths, and other stuff. We have
Okay.
We have a unique idea with the festival. A couple of years ago, one of my committee members said, "We got all this extra stuff left over, but why don't we just put it out on the table, put a stocking on, and have people buy raffle tickets?" Sometimes those are more contested than the trees and the wreaths.
Right. So many prizes you can win at the Buttonwoods Festival of Trees.
20 years ago, we started with, I put it together in 5 weeks with 2 people, so 3 of us total. We had about 20 pieces the first year. But
now
that's
you're
not
up to
bad for
100.
5 weeks.
That's not bad, and now you're up to 100 pieces. So
Yeah.
that's pretty impressive.
And, it fluctuates every year. Sometimes
Yeah.
it's more,
Yeah.
sometimes, but pretty much over the last 5 years, we've averaged over 100 a year.
Tell us a little bit about if people don't want to come to the Buttonwoods in person, because there's some people who are staying in.
I just want to mention one quick thing.
Sure.
The last day is, so we got other things going on, so check out the Facebook page. The last day is Sunday, December 13th.
Okay.
And that'll be the night we raffle the trees. Now, to answer your question, keep an eye on our Facebook page. We will be doing something. I just don't know when yet. We're still working the logistics out. And you'll be able to see what we'll be doing for the people who don't want to make it down there. We have to work out a few logistics yet.
And you have a website as well that people can
Yeah,
visit,
the
right?
Buttonwoods FOT website too.
Okay, so is that buttonwoodsfot.org?
.org, yep. But the most important one would be Facebook.
Okay, right.
That's
so
the
it's updated
easiest
every
to
day.
maintain. That's the easiest we can change. If bad weather shows up, we've had to close before due to bad weather. We don't know what the weather's going to be day to day. So please, the most important thing I would say is stay to Facebook.
Perfect.
And if you have any questions, once the festival starts, you could call 978-374-4626. Or if you have any questions before the festival starts, you can call my cell phone number at 978-376-2807.
So join the Festival of Trees this year for your chance to win one of 100 trees and wreaths. Thank you so much for coming in, Tom.
No problem. Thank you very much for having us. Thank you to Media Station for having us, too. I always appreciate HC Media. Thank you very much. Thank you, Lindsay.
Good luck tomorrow. Recently, the Haverhill Public Library Friend Shop reopened to the public after being closed for several months. The shop, located on the first floor of the library, right next to the front entrance, has a fun selection of local Haverhill items you can't find anywhere else. And all proceeds go to benefit the library. The Friends of the Library's Cindy Cavallaro gave us a tour.
Hi, I'm Cindy Cavallaro, and I'm here at the Friend Shop at the Haverhill Public Library, located at 99 Main Street in Haverhill, Mass. And we are open, even with COVID. We have a lot of PPE. We have hand sanitizer, we have plexiglass, and we have a limit of 4 shoppers in the shop at once. And we'd love to have you come down. We have volunteers who are here to help you with a wonderful shopping experience. We have some of the same wonderful merchandise that we've been carrying for years, as well as some new merchandise that I'd love to show you. Here we have our latest line with Caspari. They have beautiful holiday-themed items and candles, and we have holiday corkscrews as well. These are 2 examples of our beautiful winter gloves that we're selling this year. One of our hottest items that we sell are these wonderful night owl hats. This is a children's size, and you just put the light on, and they're great for walks, for hide and seek, or for whatever works for you. We're also carrying stylish masks, and they will also be seasonal. And we have mask lanyards. We have children's sizes and adult sizes. We also carry Carolyn's Farm Kitchen products. There are beautiful purses right up there on the shelf. As you can see, our gloves look lovely with our ponchos. You can buy them separately, or you can buy them together. For the Haverhill in your life, we also have a wonderful assortment of historical books and current books on Haverhill and Bradford. And Haverhill maps. Our maps are quite popular for new home purchases. They make wonderful holiday gifts. So when you come into the Friend Shop to do some shopping, please feel free to stop by our beautiful Friend Shop tree and purchase any ornament that's on there, as well as our festive jewelry and beautiful gifts. So thank you so much for joining me for our Friend Shop tour here at the Haverhill Public Library. I hope to see you down here, and just so you know, because of COVID, there's ample parking in the parking lot, so you won't have to worry about that. So we look forward to seeing you. Thank you and happy holidays.
The Friend Shop has just added more open hours on Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. for the holiday shopping season, in addition to their usual hours of 10 to 12 and 12:30 to 2:30 Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Just one more thing. Yesterday would have been the day of the annual VFW Santa Parade, Haverhill's biggest holiday event. But Santa still made it to town as he rode all around Haverhill on a fire truck during Santa's Food and Toy Drive, sponsored by the VFW Post 29 Santa Parade Committee and the Haverhill Fire and Police Departments. The Betsy Conti Food Collection Drive and Ozzy's Kids were at 6 designated stops in town, collecting food and new unwrapped toys to distribute to needy families this season. Hope you got to catch a glimpse of Santa and make your donation. And that's our show for Monday, November 23rd. Thanks so much for joining us. As always, keep watching HC Media for up-to-date information, series programs, public service announcements, and more. I'm Lindsay Paris. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving, everybody. Good night.